Alright guys, Star Wars Jedi Survivor Part 33. Jesus. Last time, found Bode, heard his backstory, uh, tapped into the dark side, and we opened up a way to get to Tanalorr, and that's where we're heading to. Besides that, like, comment, subscribe, notifications, and let's get right to it. I'm ready for it. Still thinking about how that other mission pissed me off, but
Alright, so
then
next.
the dark side part helped it out a lot.
Hope Grease is ready for a bumpy ride.
Huh? Okay, this is the first. Interact with it mid flight.
Cal, is it time?
We're heading to the Abyss now. Fire up the arrays.
I'll be monitoring your progress from here. May the Force be with you all.
And you, Z.
I hate that. I understand the meaning, but if I can't use the Force, there's no real reason to say it to me.
Well, what do you think is taking Z so long?
Dagan was the only person to live through what we're about to do.
At least we will die together.
What?
Hey, great pep talk, kid.
I swear, these.
Hopefully they can fit that on my tombstone.
Look,
Wow. Here we go.
Oh.
I know. You want to fly this thing?
It's beautiful.
Oh, yeah. I'll bet that's what all the other poor saps said right before they were torn into Vortex Chow.
Why is this beautiful? This sucks.
Now it's an obstacle course. They're coming too fast.
Phrasing.
you are faster. Stop piloting and start flying.
Those are the same thing.
The engines.
What are you, crazy? You're trading safety for speed.
Exactly. We're all in on you, buddy.
You're right. It's my ship, ain't it? Greasy does it, baby!
Terrible.
Hey, wait a minute. Is it me, or is this tunnel getting a tad cozy?
It's not just you. Z, what's going on?
The arrays are overloading. There's nothing I can do.
We need to go faster.
I'm going as fast as I can. Wait a minute. Are you crazy? If you jump into hyperspace blind, they'll be picking up pieces of the Mantis all over the outer rim.
Do you trust me?
No.
You know I do, Cal.
Oh, I hate this man.
Let her ride.
I hate when people say crazy stuff to justify crazy stuff. Oh, that was actually funny. Sitting there screaming, they're kissing, she slaps him.
You did it, you three-armed son of a Gundar.
Well, at least none of us lost our cool. Wow. I hope it's worth it.
Me too. All this death and chaos for some dumb planet that no one else can find. Even though, then the problem comes that I believe the Empire could 100% build something to get through the same way these guys did. But I guess you'd need to know everything, and still, if they could do it, I don't see why the Empire couldn't. The Empire has, like, everything they want. Oh, come. Okay, these are just unscanned. I was about to say, how are there even Jedi things here? But who cares? Let's get to it. Tanalorr. So fucking perfect for some reason. Place that everyone wants their dick sucked in. Like, my god. Where's BD? So he's just gonna stay there? Okay.
So this is Tanalorr.
Yep.
Not what you were expecting?
I don't know what I was expecting. So much has changed since I first heard its name.
Sure.
The temple's this way. Dagon and Centauri Kree planned their future here.
And look where it got them.
That was close.
Bode will not let this end peacefully. He has already used fatherhood to justify betrayal and murder. Now
Yep.
we have him cornered, with nowhere else to run.
We'll kill
He
him.
will kill or be killed.
Good for him. He's a dead man.
Well, say something.
You're right. But what about Kata? She's not much younger than we were when our families were taken from us.
I know.
You and I will carry that loss for the rest of our lives. Kata still has a chance.
Yes, she does. Very well. We will give Bode the choice to stand down.
I guess we can arrest him.
And ours. I keep thinking about something Seer once said.
So,
A warning. Every Jedi faces the dark side.
and for some reason...
So much hatred towards Bode.
Seer won her battle with the dark side.
No, she
You
didn't.
will too.
That is not true. You don't win it by losing. That's like saying, I faced temptation to cheat on my girl, and I didn't do it after I, like, kissed another girl. It's like, I did cheat.
Still here.
I still did it. Also, what is him and his kid gonna eat here? I guess there's water. Maybe. I just wonder what they're gonna eat or
Fall
drink.
back to the temple. The Nile are enveloping our position. Master Gera, that is an order.
How you gonna order someone who has the title of master?
Do you hear that?
Ooh, terrible singing. The acoustics in this place are crazy.
I will sing your song if you watch over me. Co-star hiding in the night.
Where's your daddy, boy?
BD1.
Hey, Kata. This is Marin. She's a friend.
I'm sorry Papa hurt you.
This fake Dora.
Yeah.
You said I'd never see you again. What are you doing here?
Kata, your father stole something very important. We're gonna ask him to give it back.
Will you show us the way?
Okay. Follow me. I don't like it here. It's dark and lonely.
What? You were just sitting in the sunlight.
You don't have to be afraid. Better?
Great. Everyone has a flashlight but me.
You're very pretty.
And now you're trying to shark another man's woman. Why would her dad just leave her out there, though, is my question. Because I'm just really thinking, are there no animals or edible plants here? Like, what is the plan? Or is the plan just to, like, go back home and come back consistently for food and stuff?
Kata!
Yeah,
How did you get here?
because I'm a god.
It wasn't easy.
You shouldn't have followed us.
Papa, don't!
Stay back, Kata. This is the only way to keep you safe.
She will be safe. I promise, Bode. But listen to me. It's over.
Lay down your weapons.
Punk.
This planet will be a haven for those hunted by the Empire, including Kata and you. But you have to surrender now.
Imagine if he
Go
did.
outside, Kata.
Listen to them, please!
Is he crazy?
I will decide what's best for my family.
You shall never escape us. You will heal. Distract him. I will strike from the shadows.
That's not fair!
Bleed out.
Why does he fight like this?
It's over, Kestis!
Oh my god. Yeah. Stage transition.
What you got, Kestis? Learn to fight!
We'll help you, Deke.
Come on. Yeah. Yeah. What the f- That's how I be wishing when they be. Oh yeah, yeah. Real fight. Oh no, the dark side's getting darker. Just break his legs. Oh no, here it comes. Oh, I thought it was gonna be red. Come on!
We'll help you, D.
Why can't everyone do this stuff with me?
A little help, bud.
Bro, this is just not fair!
Not a chance. Little help.
Come on. Feels like, why is everyone so fucking powerful compared to me?
Die.
Finally. Even that fight was better than the Vader fight.
Don't put this on your daughter.
Bode, we know what it's like to grow up alone.
Please, listen to them, Papa.
All right.
Liar.
And when the Empire comes, will you be able to protect my little girl?
No.
I'm sorry, God.
Oh no.
I tried.
No, Papa!
Stay back!
Yeah, boy. That was so anticlimactic. That shot. Blasters don't do it like a gun does. It's like, bow. Hopefully this girl don't grow up to hate them. It's Christ. Not many people are gonna be happy when you kill your dad in front of someone.
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks.
Good. We should speak. I was not much older than you when I lost my family.
And Dathomir.
For many years I carried this pain. I did not want to feel better.
Why?
I thought if I let go of the pain, I would be letting go of the people I loved. But I was wrong. And one day, I met someone who also lost his family. Together we found another way to survive. This pain is yours. It is part of you.
When my mother died, it changed Papa. And me too, I guess.
Yes. But it does not have to define you. And you must not let it consume you.
The way he walked in was so dark. Why would they do that? Oh, so this is all their bodies. Let's get burning. Whoosh. All for this fuck-ass planet. I swear to God, if I see her bald head poking out of that, I'm gonna... That's not funny. I can't... I knew it was gonna happen. I couldn't... Oh, God. Okay. She gonna burn the doll? Okay, that was... What the hell is happening? Oh, okay, it's fast forwarding. I'm sitting there like... Are they okay? Stood there all day.
You saved my life on Brock.
Yeah, I guess.
You let me walk my own path. when I needed to. You taught me what it truly means to be a Jedi. Now you're gone. We will continue your legacy, Seer. We will build something that can outlast the Empire. I promise you that. I promise. But I'm scared.
Well, naturally.
I almost lost myself. I don't know if I'm ready. I don't know if I'm ready for what comes next.
Oh, okay.
Cal, guide her through the darkness.
See, that's what I'm saying. It's a little weird to burn them when it's just going to be sitting right there. Like that. What? I hate when they do this with there we go. Any game that makes you watch the cutscenes is the dirtiest game on this earth and should not be respected. That is monstrous to force me.
It's not exactly what we expected. But this place is our home now.
No food,
Yeah,
water,
Yeah, I guess it is.
toilets.
Still got a lot of work ahead of us.
It will take time to contact the hidden path.
And find the anchorites.
You mean
And
what's
build
left
a
of it?
saloon. I mean, the place is creepy, but it does have franchise potential.
This belongs with you.
The compass.
It belongs with all of us. What do you think, kid? Should we give it a shot?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Ah, that's the spirit. Oh, that's great. Come on, I'll bet you're hungry. I'll make you something to eat. Did you ever have a scaz stick?
What? Journey complete. However, the galaxy can be freely explored, and there may yet be secrets left to discover. New Journey Plus is now available. Main story, all stances, cosmetics, skill points, New Journey Plus free perks. Okay, that is the end, I guess. Did it all? Did I get the perks now? Nope. That is Star Wars Jedi Survivor. We have done everything. 100% explored, 98% explored, 94% explored, 100, 96.7. Did everything that I found useful and important at all. Oh my gosh. That was so much. So, like always at the end of this, I'm gonna speak on what I think about the game from my three main standpoints when it comes to games, which is graphics, story, and gameplay. That's how I kind of rate games. I think those are the three like kind of bases of what a game is. And then I guess the main question of a game is, did you have fun? So I'm gonna start with the graphics for this game because that's the easiest to say. All in all, naturally 2023, no game's graphics are gonna be the worst ever, but all that means is that the less perfect they are, the more upset anyone would be because this game in the beginning, if you saw it, I was dealing with a lot of performance issues sometimes. It felt like things didn't look good, they didn't feel good sometimes. It took me a while to mess around with it and get it to what it is now, which is still pretty good. But even throughout the game, I'd always point it out when like textures were loading or stuff wasn't showing or enemies were acting weird. Glitches I count in the graphic category and stuff like that. There weren't a ton of glitches, but just like what's it called? Dead Island 2, just like that, I had a whole section of game that I played that just I lost because the game overheated, overran, whatever you want to call it. It couldn't handle it, and so I lost it. But still, the game looks good. Cutscenes look good. The voice acting is usually looking good, usually playing good, usually all alright. I'm gonna say you can't tell me this is a 10 or a 9 like God of War and stuff. If you were to tell me this was a 6, I'd say you're capping. I'm going to say it's a solid 7 point... Would I say 8? It is way big. I'd say a solid 8 then, at least for the graphics. There were times when I thought it's for as big as it was, as much as they were doing, I'd say it's 7.8 is what they'll get the best out of me with these graphics. Because to say 8 sounds like too much, but to say below 7, it's definitely a high 7, a low 8 at the very least. So 7.8. Then the gameplay. Sweet mother of God. I actually really did like the gameplay. As much as I like bitched and moaned about it at times. When they let you do your thing, as usual, and it works, it is good, it's fun, it's nice. I never got down that blaster thing at all. I wasn't as clean as I wish I could have been with it, but I did like all the different stances. I did like, what's it called? The better movement, the different enemies, the different types of fights. I didn't feel like I was just fighting clones and like one or two monsters. It was different enemies and stuff. What else is there? The platforming sucks. I will never say I don't like platforming games. The first one did it, and I hated lots of it. Like the sliding, I was complaining the entire time whenever I had to slide. That sucked. But the sliding here was okay. But then the platforming stuff was so much, so often, and so dumb. I had even double the falls. I get it's a bigger game, but I had double the falls at least compared to the other games. That's annoying completely. What else is there? Let me see. I'd say I do find it good that we carried over all the old skills. Like, I didn't have to relearn everything out of nowhere. Some of the new ones, they're useful, naturally, but they're kind of dumb. Like, pulling myself is cool, but the one where I have to lift stuff up and lower it, that's idiotic. You're telling me I can do all this other stuff with the Force, but he couldn't figure out to lift stuff? So that's very dumb to me in every sense of the way. Mini games and stuff, they're all whatever. The bounty system, I messed with more. I always like bounty hunting in any game. It's always something to know someone's coming after you, and you can just fight them. But I kind of like cleared through that pretty easily. Besides that last fight, which was just I had to cheese it completely because it was being annoying. And that is something I'll say is annoying about the gameplay, is, you know, when it's you and one person, it can be good, but it's just Rancors, Vader, the frogs. It's when I've said it to death, but when they don't let you fight, when it is not fun, when it is simply just one enemy has an unblockable super kill move, or their moves just interrupt mine and I can do nothing, my moves don't do a single thing to interrupt them, that is where it annoys me most. Because if they just balance it out, make it fair, or make it right, I don't mind. I don't mind if in a game, I need to have an attack too, where they can't block it. Even this little triangle attack I have with this, it still doesn't do it all the time. It doesn't do it for every move, and sometimes it messes up. And that annoys me. Oh my god, it annoys me too much in fights. I complained about it every second, every time it happened. But at the end of the day, all in all, I'm trying to think of this combat, because this combat has caused me anger, frustration. But at the end of the day, it is better. I'll say the combat is I'm trying to think. Because it's like, it's not Cal fighting that is the problem. It is the enemies that become the problem. And it's kind of the same in the other games, but it fixed some of the problems in the other games. I might have to say that the combat's actually a 9. No, that sounds too high. I'd say 8.9. Like, it is... you cannot dare say that this combat is... It's not bad. I do see how... When I say something's annoying, people can say it's bad. That I think of it bad. I mean, babies are annoying, but they're not bad. But... but, well, they don't let me move. But when the combat gets going and you get on it, it is nice, and that's always fun. You do feel more powerful compared to the first games. You feel better. Some of that health-related stuff, finding some of these stances was a bit annoying, but all in all, I think an 8.9 is solid for this, because it was good, very good. I think the last one I said the combat was like an 8 or something, so it did improve. Before I get into the story, because oh my god, I always say, I said in the beginning, I know nothing about Star Wars that much. I know little compared. I know a lot of it from Family Guy and other forms of media that have made fun of or said something about it. But besides that, I don't know a ton about Star Wars. So that's always why I'm coming in and I'm asking the like most random questions, because I really don't know. And also, before I go into this story, I will say one thing. This game is much better than the first one. Hold on, let me check something. I just looked at my total number of hours on this. It said about 38, which it didn't even feel like 38. And honestly, it felt like I did so much. It felt like it was a lot bigger of a game. But 38, 40 hours for this game, and I did everything important. That's pretty good. It's like double of what the first game was, which is good, because I did not even think the first game was that short until I looked at it and recorded it. I'm like, only like 15, 16 hours? That sounds crazy. I did everything, and I saw online that some people were saying that it was still a 20-hour game. I think it is, and people were like, oh no, it's not, you'd have to skip everything. I can see how it can be a 20-hour game. Mine's only 38, and I did a lot, and I kind of look, oh my god, and those freaking dogs, and I look around and touch everything. But compared to the first one, this game is much better, which I think that is part of the two main things every game needs to do when they have a sequel. Is it better than the first? Is it better than the first one, and does it respect the first one? It doesn't completely disrespect everything from before. Kind of like what the God of Wars did. They never really disrespected the past. They always just made it better. This, it did it. But with all that said, I hate this story. I don't like the story in the first one. I didn't like the story much in this one. First one story. Cal, Cal as a character, from him to side characters to certain enemies in the story, kind of made no sense. I liked Trilla enough, but she wasn't around a ton. I liked kind of her little thing with Seer, but they didn't do a ton with it. I liked Cal enough, but it felt like nothing was enough because they never went through it. Like, Cal showed not much emotion in the first one. Him and the team never felt that close at times, and it took a while. It was just a lot of little things. Him and BD, I like enough, but I don't understand BD, and BD's kind of really a background for me. But in this second one, Jesus Christ. And in the first one, the main story, we're going after some little thing, find it and destroy it, kind of before the Empire does. It feels kind of useless, in a certain sense, everything we did. But I'm not going to get into that, I already spoke on it. This one, Jesus Christ. My first big problem, I don't know who the villain's supposed to really be. Just everyone, anyone. There's not really a main villain. I guess not every game needs that, but it just kind of felt weird that it went from Rise to Dagon to, I guess, the Empire and Vader. There were just so many little, from bounty hunters. It felt like there was no set guy to really be the villain. The story felt very stumbled on. Like, that's my thing. What would have happened had Cal not went to Pyloon's saloon for Grease or something? What would Bodhi have done at that point is my question. Like, would he have just eventually ended up captured and dead, or I don't get it. I don't get why Bodhi couldn't have been captured and been done some things. I don't know. It doesn't make a ton of sense to me with the story and how the Bodhi thing works, how we stumbled into all of this. Like, all this started purely because we came to Grease to help us. And then after that, the whole Rice thing, or why do I keep calling him Rice? Ravis thing happens. And then we go into the room, look around, like, it's very stumbled upon. It doesn't feel like it's even our main focus. It feels like we let Dagon out, causing the entire story to really unfold. I don't even know if Dagon would have ever gotten out or gotten as close as he did if we did nothing. The odds of, like, Ravis finding Z's key under there, opening the array thing, finding Dagon, and doing everything he did, I just don't know if it would have even happened if Cal didn't get in the way. It felt like, I don't know, it didn't even feel like there was a point, because we barely knew Dagon. We saw him like 3 times, beat him twice, and then beat him a 3rd time. So him as a villain wasn't the best. His little story was, It was little scenes, and then that was really it. Ravis was okay enough, typical honor, fight, bad guy. Bode, typical kind, guy would kill anyone for his daughter. In a sense, his little thing was okay. I kept sitting there thinking he was going to die. I didn't know he was going to betray us. But as it kind of led up, it was a little bit obvious, as weird as he was acting. Like, the minute an explosion happened, Bodhi, okay. And then, after that, and even the reason he really went through with it, had we not said we're going to give it to the hidden path, he would have went with us. It's like, bro, come on. You gave, and he, oh my god, he still gave up everything in the end. Not to mention, I'm not even going to talk about the fact that he is ridiculously OP. Like, God, that was a tough fight. I don't even know who taught him how to fight like that. But no, I'm not going to talk about that. From side missions, which I like the side missions ish. I liked some of the legendary beasts, like the bounties, but Agabagda, his son, the Rancors, worst enemies in this game. Next to that is the Vader thing, worst mission in this game for me completely. I've already said my piece on it, but my god, to have me come and do all that in the way they did it was ridiculous. It ruined so much for me. But okay. Seer dying, it would have felt a bit more emotional if the team got back together and she was around with us more. I didn't feel it. So I didn't really care much about the story. But I will say, Cal's character, he has showed so much emotion. They 100% took that, what people said, and fixed it. He's shown emotion, growth, all that stuff. I'm seeing it. He actually reacted to things. It felt like he was doing more. I loved when we tapped into the dark side a couple times and stuff. Oh god, why is his hand like that? But I liked all that little stuff that he did. He is the best character. Certain things people say, I'd always say my disagreement with it. Certain things they do, I disagree with it. I root for him and the girl, Marin, even though these idiots weren't together for like no reason. Like she wants to travel the galaxy, he's traveling the galaxy, and we can't be together. Or Greece wants to run a bar. Like I don't know why that was all necessary. There was definitely a way. And then Seer wants to help the Jedi cause. All of their things kind of intertwine in a way. But whatever. But whatever. I'm trying to think. Is there anything else I want to say about the story? I'm thinking of it and just thinking it through. It's just like, yeah, it's all very stumbled and fell upon. Even my a part that I like is the Vader thing, but they did the same thing again where they popped Vader up just because they know we all love him and did their little thing. And then after that, the Bodhi fight was good. Ending was okay, not the worst. It's setting a precedent for something next time. There can be a third one. Who knows what it's going to be about, what we're going to be doing. I imagine there will be, because this was a pretty good game at the end of the day. But I'm going to be honest, at the end of the day, this story, with everything I've rambled on and said and done, I didn't like it. I think the story could have just went, the team's not together, maybe it's more like, it should have just been the Empire stumbled upon the Tanalorrs stuff, and we came on the tail end of it. We released Dagon, same kind of way, thinking he's going to be on our side. Nope, he becomes a secondary bad guy. And yeah, it could have been as simple as that. And maybe that Denvik guy could have also been someone we spoke to more, but everything felt kind of, it might have something to do with the way they do enemies. Like, it feels like a lot of like, I feel like I fight, in first place is animals, animal related enemies. Second place is robots. Third place is anything humanoid. And then fourth place is like real bosses. Like, I think that might be one of their big problems with it. But who knows? I will not say this story is a 10, a 9, an 8, not even a 7. I think it's like a high 6, low 7, if I'm being real. It's just too much. It's kind of like my same problem with, is it Days Gone? Trash story. No main villain. A lot of secondary people and stuff. It's just, a trash story is a trash story, and I don't love this story. I'd say 6.5 for the story, in all honesty. 6.5 is the best they're going to get out of me. Which makes it a 23.2 out of 30. Makes it a 77. Which, better than the first game. Because I think the first game was like a low C. This is like a C. This one's a C+. I'd say maybe even B- if I was to really do it. It's just the story in this game, some of the gameplay problems, and some of the graphic. It's really the story in these two games that drags it down for me. Like, I get I'm not a Star Wars fan. I get I'm not the guy for it, but even just a basic story structure is not the best for me. Like, I don't care that I don't know all this stuff. I'd like, but if the story could just make some sense or be coherent, I'd be cool with it. But yeah, I think that's all I really have to say for it. At the end of the day, I'm definitely going to play the next one. I'm definitely going to still be mad at the story. I'm still going to enjoy the graphics enough and complain at the little times when they glitch. And I'm going to rage at the combat situations that I can't begin to understand at all. But all in all, I did ultimately have fun. Even with the complaining and stuff, I had fun and a lot in most of it. I did. And I do think that the game is better than the last one. So it kinda, at the end of the day, did its job. Letter grade wise, yeah, I'd definitely say B-. Like, if you were to say this is below a C, you're a liar. Pure lies. But yeah, with that, that's the end of Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Took 38 hours. Lots of deaths from falling. Lots of garbage and anger. Broken desk. But we did it. I will give a quick shout out, I guess. I got like one new subscriber. I think his name is like, oh my god, I couldn't even read. I think it was like Lewis or something, or Ms. Gaming. I couldn't read the name because I don't know how to do it, and I don't have a computer. But I saw that I got a new subscriber, so thank you, I guess. And if I could figure out the name, I would say your name, but I can't. It won't show me it. Besides that, next thing we're gonna do is probably kind of back catalog it. We're gonna go to Spider-Man PS4, in all honesty. Since the new Spider-Man game comes out in October, might as well get myself acquainted with the old games. Get that done. Go on my New Game Plus for that one real quick. And mainly because I just need something fun and easy after everything this game was. Because this game has gotten the stress out of me. I swear, blood pressure has to be way too high for how old I am. I'm trying to think, make sure there's nothing else I gotta say. No, I think I've really ranted it all out, in all honesty, with this game. I've said what I said. I do feel bad for laughing at Sears. I did feel a bit bad laughing at Sears' body burning. It's just the bald head popping out had me done. And I do feel a bit bad that I was just pure angry during her death. I couldn't focus on it, but I will say I was happy that Cal and Marin are together, kinda. They just kissed a few times, but still. With that, like, comment, subscribe, notifications, all that stuff, and thank you for watching. I will see you next time on Spider-Man.